entertainment purposes only. Thank you for the likes, shares, and the new subscribers. If you are on this channel, I'm gonna tell you something. This channel is for people that really want to elevate spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, in every single aspect you can think to level up in your life. So I have high vibrational channels in every single description box on every single video basically on this channel. So please check out those high vibrational channels. Okay, they are very powerful and they will help you level up permanently. So if you want a permanent level up, you need to check out those high vibrational channels in the description box of this video, as well as others. I hope everyone is feeling fabulous. Okay, let's get straight into it. Apparently, there is some information that has been coming out that a trial is about to start for Takeoff soon. I might put the article down below in the description box in case you want to read it as well. I do a lot of my videos based off of facts, and then I do readings on them, or vice versa. Sometimes it can be like that, but I say you can't be a good psychic without some facts. So let's see, because they said that J. Prince Jr. is supposedly going to get arrested. And I've always felt, honestly, that video of Takeoff being killed makes my soul just, I hate that video. Like, when he died and that video came out, I literally felt so sick. And 2 weeks before Takeoff died, you guys, I kept getting this headache. And it was such a bad headache. Not only did I get a bad headache, for some reason, I saw an extremely vivid vision of Cardi B shape-shifting into a reptile. It was very, very creepy. But I will tell you guys the things that I see and the things I experience, because I do think that Takeoff's death was extraordinarily systematic. And every time I think about Takeoff, it always feels like he should not be dead. Like, it was really energetically, it was not Takeoff's time to go. Like, they really set him up in a very disgusting way. And I believe that there's more people involved than they'll ever tell us. Because, like I said, this was a systematic sort of sacrifice where they used this energy for other things as well. And sadly, Takeoff was around the wrong people. And I'm going to grab my cards. And I've also always felt like we should be side-eyeing Quavo as well. Because, like I said, I don't think everybody's hands are free of Takeoff blood in this situation. I think there are some people who are acting innocent that are guilty, and some guilty people that are going to be guilty, but also people that will never even know that were involved in setting this up, sadly. Yeah, the Devil and the Six of Pentacles. A lot of people, oh my God, this is so sad. Every time I do a reading on a celebrity that has passed away, it always comes out that behind the scenes, there's people that get money for these deaths. And one of the celebrities that passed away, and when I read them, it was like all money cards. It was Nipsey Hussle. So when a lot, especially these rappers, you guys, like, it's very creepy what they do in the rap industry. The way that they basically push this energy on a lot of young Black and brown people. Because basically the sacrifice of a Black person is very powerful. I was told this. You know, a few years ago, I had a Satanist on my channel. And I say that because, you know, God is so good and no demon will ever touch me. But guess what? I had a Satanist tell me that. So the energy that they perpetuate in the industry, especially with how they push, you know, the rap industry and rap music, the way they've been doing it for decades, it's because of the energy that they get off of feeding off of Black and brown people. And Takeoff is somebody that a lot of I'm gonna say like inhuman people were looking at for a long time. You know, I'm shuffling the deck, but I see the Six of Cups, and a lot of people that Takeoff did it. This is Takeoff's energy, like very, very, you know, personal. But now that Takeoff isn't here anymore in the physical, what I'm getting is that he can see everyone who's ever been fake to his face and plotting on him behind his back. And what I'm getting is because Takeoff is seeing that in the spiritual realm, it's causing the energy to flip. So whoever these people were that thought that they were going to get away with having their hands in this and at least not going to jail, or, you know, making other people go to jail, which they get paid for. The people that go to jail for these crimes, not real people that really did it, they get paid. And also Takeoff's mom, I'm gonna pull this Hierophant card because I'm getting Takeoff's mom has gone to like a spiritualist and a pastor. I feel like his mom is very spiritual. He has onset of very spiritual as well. And you know, I feel like there's this energy of manifesting justice for him because the people that were closest to him, you know, they feel the same way that I'm saying right now. Like, he shouldn't be gone. He should still be here. And he should. So what's happening right now is that 2025, if you thought 2024 was crazy, a lot of information, a lot of stuff being revealed and exposed, 2025 is really gonna open not just your eyes but your third eye. Like, I feel there's something like about spirit telling me that like 2025 is really gonna rip open a lot of people's third eyes because of the stuff that is going to come out with Takeoff and with other you know, rappers and celebrities, people in the limelight that have been taken out unfairly, like him. This is kind of like, I know it's a Hierophant, but I'm also seeing the Justice card in my third eye, because ultimately you cannot take the life of anybody without repercussions. And I also feel like whoever these people are as well that have hands in taking out Takeoff and other celebrities, they've been trying to like get like really intense spiritual work done so that they won't be found guilty, but they're still going to have some sort of repercussion from it. It could be mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. Like, someone's about to lose money, someone's about to lose their career because of this, and it was because they were involved in Takeoff's death. But keep an eye on J Prince Jr. and J Prince Sr. and that whole group, because that is what the article was about. And in that video, the one thing that really, really hurt me was the way J Prince Jr. stepped over Takeoff's body once he had literally just lost his life right there. You guys go watch the video. J Prince Jr. stepped over Takeoff like he was a piece of shit in the street. And ever since I saw that, look, my voice is going because it's like, I'm telling you, when I saw that, like my whole body just went into this mode of he had something to do with it. Because how do you just step over someone's body who just been literally like annihilated right in front of you? You know, you're not rushing to get your phone and call 911. You're not like getting something to cover him up, not let his body sit. They had his body sitting there for a long time, you guys. There was some really dark ritualistic stuff done with Takeoff's energy. And everyone involved, you're going to have to pay. And there's a lot of people involved. Just, woo. Ooh, look, 3 of Cups. A lot of people involved, y'all. This is so sad. This is so sad. A Queen and King of Swords were involved in this. I'm not going to, but for those of you that have been on my channel, you guys know who this couple is. And I tell you, this couple be coming out in every reading. And it's so, sometimes it's shocking to me, but at this point, it's almost not shocking. And I do believe that, like I said, 2025, 2030, oh boy. It's going down for a lot of people that were involved in a lot of dark, heinous things. But there will be real justice for Takeoff. Not no fake people going to jail that were paid to go to jail. No. The people that are really involved, they're going to lose their minds. With that Queen and King of Swords, y'all, God is going to make sure they're going to lose their minds. You will be in a mental prison forever. Nothing worse than being in a mental than being in a real prison. That's what's going to happen. All right, let me I put my bowl inside. Let me see what I have over here. Sorry, guys. I don't have anything to cleanse. Give me a second. I'm gonna just drink some water. Next. We're moving on. I wanted to cleanse because that energy is like, when I tell you guys, it's like a combination of so much energy work and spiritual work and like energy of like regret and guilt, but also like a sense of like evil and dread. It's so sad what would happen to Takeoff, and in my spirit, it'll never feel right that he's gone. Never. Next. Whew. Is Megan Good being used? Now, when she and her pastor husband divorced, shout out Megan Good. You know, she's just one of those girls that I grew up seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up seeing Megan Good in a lot of movies and just really being like, you know, Black girl joy. You know, she's so beautiful, you know, period. One of the staple, like, pretty girls. And that's been in Hollywood for a minute, especially like the early 2000s. Was when you really saw like a lot of Megan Good. She was in a lot of movies. And, you know, when she divorced her pastor husband, did I do a reading on that? Hold on, I'm trying to go through my brain Rolodex. No, I don't think I did a reading on that. But yeah, when she divorced her pastor husband, I was always kind of looking like, why did y'all divorce? Like, I don't know. Oh, maybe I did do a reading on it one time. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get my shit together. Okay. But yeah, Jonathan Majors and Megan Good. Megan, girl, you know, I really looked at a picture of them for the first time, and I mean like really looked at a picture of them, and I was like, damn. Something doesn't feel right. And then as of recently, you guys, they got engaged and she bought the ring. That's literally what articles are saying, and Megan is not denying it. You know, I believe in getting what you want. You know what I'm saying? But I think if someone really vows and pledges their love, commitment, faithfulness, heart, soul, body, all that stuff, all the romance stuff, if someone's going to, want to give that to you, it doesn't matter if they can afford something huge or something, simple. And, I feel like this was more than just like a cosmetic reason. Like she just wanted something that looked good. And you know what's so crazy? The reason why I'm even talking about this is because randomly somewhere I saw that they broke up like 2 weeks ago, or he dumped her. That's what I saw like 2 weeks ago somewhere. So when this news came out that they're engaged and she paid for the ring, now I'm really side eyeing, and now I'm gonna touch my nose on this one. This is my one like nosy read that I be doing, because I'm like, what's going on here? Just feeling a little nosy. So let's get it. Let's go. Let me take a little sip of this coffee I made too. Okay. I also feel okay. This is interesting. I don't know if Megan ever talks about her family or her family lineage, but I feel like even Megan's family has money. Like her family is well off as well. I don't know if she's ever spoken about that. Uh-oh, Megan, girl. Megan, stop playing with me, bruh. Megan, why are you with this dude? Give me a second. This is not the card you want to see in a relationship. You know what's so crazy? Jonathan isn't being honest with her, and Megan's not being honest with herself. Then we got the Eight of Swords right here. When you're in the Swords energy, when you're feeling, not the most secure in yourself, and maybe trapped on limited beliefs. I feel like Megan could have limited beliefs of relationships based on experiences. And when you're in that mindset, that is a magnet. With every energy that you're in, good, bad, middle, whatever, is a magnet to something else. And sadly, because of Megan's limited beliefs that she's developed about men and romance and things like that, it's caused her to manifest a Seven of Swords person. I think we've all been there where, where my tarot readers at, where my real psychic spiritual people at, that, feel me with what I'm saying, that, when we're in, especially, like, let's say you're in the Ten of Swords, right? And I did see the Ten of Swords when I was flipping through the deck in the Magician. So there's some form of like manifestation here, or like sex magic that's going on in between these two, because I feel a lot of energy in my sacral. Okay, so let's say you're in the Ten of Swords. You are definitely going to manifest a Ten of Swords person or worse, or the devil. It's something that you could also manifest when you're in that energy. So I feel like the foundation for this relationship is very unsteady. Jonathan is an attention whore. I was gonna say attention seeker, but it was like, no, he's an attention hoe. He lives off attention. He loves attention. He might be one of those celebrities that will call the paparazzi. That like there's some celebrities that don't have to call, and there's some celebrities that do, because they want to be like have their picture in a snapshot somewhere in a magazine, or that's usually what they get it. They tell the paparazzi so they can sell their picture to a magazine and have it in there. And Jonathan is definitely one of those people, and I've been side-eyeing him for a while. Okay, ever since the case he had with, that girl when he got found not guilty, and Megan paying all of his court fees for that too. This is not looking good. You know what this is reminding me of? When Demi Lovato was dating that dude, that weird looking dude. And I did a reading. And basically it came out that he was just trying to use her to further his career. It's the same shit. Jonathan's definitely using her to further his career. Do I even want to pull one more? I'll do it. Yeah, like I said, sex magic. He could have a big dude. Sorry. And Megan's upset. I should put 18 plus in this reading, maybe. Well, no kids should be on my channel anyways. That part, so. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, I mean, they might actually go down the aisle, but will it last? Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Next! Next! I'm going to use another deck too. Doja. Doja is one of the people. Wow, look at that airplane flying overhead. As soon as I start to talk about Doja, a whole airplane. Yeah, Doja is one of those people that I have kind of refrained from reading because the imagery she was putting out and the way she was conducting herself, it was honestly really, really creeping me out at a certain point. And when I tell you, like, energetically reading Doja, I would always see her crying. And, like, when I tell y'all the energy would feel like I have, like, 20 elephants sitting on my back, that's literally how I would feel after reading Doja. So I haven't read her for a long time because I'm not gonna lie, her energy was really fucked up, and she was actually playing and dabbling in a lot of dark energy work and things like that. So she has a new era coming, and it's been reported that she's been telling the people around her that she would want to kind of go back to the Planet Her era. And, the hot pink era and all of that. And, I've been listening to Doja Cat since 2011. And I've really been rooting for this girl because I just feel like she's always had an amazing style of making music. And she's talented, and she likes, we kind of caught her off guard. And I felt like, Doja felt like she needed to protect herself in some sort of way. And that is why she got so dark. Because she felt like other people in the industry were way darker, and she needed to tap into something dark to kind of make sure that, people in the industry didn't see her as someone who wouldn't take it there. Because there's a whole lot behind the scenes in the industry where, there's a lot of witches and warlocks. Okay, a lot of the people that we see that they have in our face, that they have on the radio daily, on TV daily, those are some of the head witches and some of the head warlocks. And I really feel like Doja, when she got around that energy, it really made her feel kind of like shocked, but uncomfortable, but like also like, you can't punk me out as well. I've been reading Doja since like 2020. And she's always kind of had that attitude where like you can't punk me out. even if that means I do have to go dark. But also, it was, I think I'm going to use this deck. Also, it was very ritualistic that Doja did that in the first place. Sort of like to keep her spot, if you guys know what I mean. But that's just what the industry is. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards. Wow, the Hierophant has been sliding out in almost every reading. You know how like Little Nas X was like playing with demons and devils, and then it was like Jesus talk or he's trying to clean up his act. I kind of feel like Doja's about to do the same thing where it was like, oh, demons, and now it's about to be a little bit holier than thou. But you know what's crazy? When you see celebrities do this, you guys, with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, understand that they're going through rituals to ensure a spot in a role in the industry. And also, I think I've said this before, but Spirits is telling me look at the Met Gala for 2025, like pay attention to it. Okay, I wanted to shuffle a little bit for Doja. I just felt like I should make sure I like really shuffle the cards because um she definitely has people that do like spiritual work for her. The Lovers. Okay, she's dating that dude. So I feel like the Emperor on the back of the deck. What's going on? Hmm. I feel like there's something that Doja's not paying attention to, and it could have to do with her relationship at this time. But I do feel like she's softening herself up. But I feel like she needs to watch that dude she's with. Who's that guy she's with? I have no clue. Something's gonna happen around Doja that's making her change, or is about to actually make her change her mindset more. I see Doja lighting a lot of candles. Some kind of like reversal here. But whatever Doja's next project is, expect it to be strong. And I listened to it. I'm not gonna lie, I did not listen to Scarlet at all. I maybe heard two songs, but guess what? I didn't want to. I was forced to listen to them. I was trapped in a car with somebody, and I even told them I don't want to hear that album, and they still played it. So guess what? I did not F with Scarlett, and that's coming from someone I've been listening to Doja since 2011. And I've always known Doja was gonna. I've always liked her. But this new era, it's gonna be like what seems like more flirty, more feminine, less dark. You know, look at the cards: pink, orange, yellow, blue, white. You know, I feel like she's gonna try to give us something different, even like more elaborate, or like I said, more love songs. But with the Seven of Cups, yeah, Doja be on that bullshit. And I've said this before on my channel that Doja does deal with some sort of like substance behind in the background. That's why she acts the way that she acts sometimes. Doja does deal with some sort of like something that she's addicted to. Hear the way my voice is going out? Yep, the devil. Love Doja, but she definitely does a lot, sometimes too much behind the scenes. And she should maybe slow down a bit. Yeah, Ace of Swords, I'm telling the truth. But hey, you know, entertainment purposes only. All right, I'm over this. Once the devil starts showing out, I'm good. Entertainment purposes only. I love you guys so much. I'm going to keep the personal reading slots open. Okay, I do have a lot of sales going on. And check out those high vibrational channels. That's your homework. I love you guys.